There is never a dull moment when Rassie Erasmus is around. Once again, he has named a squad really early in the week. And, you know, naming a squad this early in the week ahead of a semi-final, that's massive. So, yeah, thank you, Rassie Erasmus, for naming a squad. No, he hasn't named the South Africa squad. He's named the England squad.
I'm very interested to know what that England team is you've got written down on your sheet.
Who is the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now we're guessing, obviously. No, we took the basic guys, you know, Gens, George, Sinclair, Itoje, Chisholm, Laws, Curry, Earl, Mitchell, Farrell, Daly, Julagi, Marchant, May, Marcus Smith or Stewart, Dan, Mahler, Cole, George, Billy, Ben Young, so Danny, George Ford and Ollie. That's who we think.
Rassie never change. Never change. I love that you can never predict what he's going to do next. I just love, above all, that he answered the question of that journalist without even a thought. He was asked, I'm interested, what's that team you've got written down? He just went, oh, right, they're this team, and just said it. He's an open book, and I love it. And it wasn't just that, it was the whole press conference and all the press conferences recently. He was asked the other day about the mark that was given, that Damian Willems did and called for a scrum. And his explanation of that was so full and thorough and so interesting. And I think other coaches from around the world could take note. Steve Borthwick could take note because I love how open he is. And Steve Borthwick's a fantastic coach. He's inexperienced as a head coach, and I think if he's given time, he'll prove to be successful. But I just want him to open up. I just want him to let everyone else in. Let us see the real him and be a bit interesting and engaging, because rugby needs that. And, you know, there's a lot of reasons why you might dislike Eddie Jones, but he's a big character and he knows his rugby. Rassie Erasmus, oh my goodness, he's a rugby genius. And I don't think I'm saying that as like an exaggeration. I think he actually is a genius when it comes to rugby. What his explanation of that Damian Willems mark was amazing. The innovations that South Africa come up with, and I recognise that Jacques Nienaber is a big part of that as well. But those crossfield bombs against France, identifying that Louis Bierre might be a weakness there, sticking Eben Etzebeth and Peter Steph du Toit and about half a dozen other South Africans underneath those crossfield bombs. Clear plan move, and it scored 2 tries from that in a World Cup quarter-final. And that's what it took to beat a team as good as France. It took innovation. It took something different. It took blue sky thinking, for want of a really corny business phrase. It took someone with a blank bit of paper and going, right, how can we solve this puzzle? And I love it. I absolutely love it. For what it's worth, I think Rassie Erasmus may have got it wrong on the England squad. I mean, after the win against Fiji and England actually playing relatively well compared to how they have played before, I think the team pretty much picks itself. But he said, Rassie Erasmus said, Stewart or Smith at fullback. I've got a funny feeling it'll be Marcus Smith at fullback and it could be Freddie Stewart on the wing. That's my thought. Do you agree? Or do you think Rassie's got it on the money? Let me know. I'm Tim, this is Egg Chasers. Give the video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe, leave your comments, and above all, Rassie never change.